Yo, what's up? This is Kosamas, representing TQcast.com, giving you the rundown on Fight Night Round 4. As you know, on May 14th, an exclusive demo was released to download as a bonus for pre-ordering the game. You can fight 3 rounds as Ricky the Hitman Hatton or Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. For the rest, you can lace up your gloves on the free demo on May 28th on the Xbox 360 for gold subscribers or on June 4th for the PlayStation Network and silver subscribers. I just recently got some hands-on play with the demo, and I'm going to give you my opinion and insight into what Fight Night Round 4 did for my fighting spirit. The demo begins by introducing you to the biggest changes that have been made to Fight Night, such as the new Total Control fighting that takes advantage of each boxer's style. Style makes fights is the center point of this game's appeal. Be a brawler, a counterpuncher, or an inside fighter, and master distinctively unique styles that cater to your height, reach, and other attributes. When it comes to controls, the right analog stick is used for punches, and the left analog controls your leaning. The left trigger is no longer used for targeting the body, but just to move the body itself. This puts the entire punch control on just the right analog stick, with signature moves, clinches, illegal blows, and pushes mapped to the face buttons. The newly added push button does what it sounds like. It pushes the opponent away from you. You will need this function now that the boxers can get into each other's close proximity. I welcome the game's greatest improvements, the close-to-gone animation clipping and character proximity barrier from the previous game. So now when you uppercut to break the opponent's guard, your bodies and limbs will actually come into contact and perform as they do in the real world. Does the game pull off the style and precision that was promised? In short, yes, it definitely controls more precisely and actually caters to your playing style much more than previous boxing games. The punching flows really well with the speed of your actual flicking, and the fighters don't feel sluggish like their counterparts in Fight Night Round 3. The first thing I noticed was the increase in speed of your boxer, and how quickly the jabs come off the bell and quickly develop into a satisfying combo. What I felt next was what Fight Night Round 4 wants us all to feel in its gameplay, to have total control of your boxer's timing, leans, and counters. No more will you have to worry about the parry spammer problem from Round 3. That feature is completely gone, which opens up the gameplay for more match possibilities and outcomes, because now, timing is key in Fight Night Round 4, and one wrong angle and lean can lead to a knockout. If boxing has shown us one thing, it takes just one good punch to turn a fight around into a victory. About the graphics. Fight Night has always been about the graphics. They were pretty much the selling point of Fight Night Round 3 when it was released on next-gen hardware. This time around the graphics are still very high quality, but they don't quite have the appeal as they first did when graphics were still mediocre on the console market. Even so, there's not much to complain about here. The player bodies still sweat, bleed, and twist like no other game out there. I could go on forever on how beautiful the textures and character models are, but I'll let you see that for yourself. When it comes to audio, the sound hasn't changed much. The commentators still repeat themselves often, but at least it keeps up with the action 85% of the time. The standard EA raps parade flooding the menu systems is pretty present in this EA title like so many others. The fighting audio has plenty of bass and crunch as you beat sounds through your 5.1 speakers. The counter punches have a distinct poof when they connect, so you know if a punch causes extra damage. The crowd presents are nothing fancy but add to the experience with their chants and cheers for the individual boxers. They are fully rendered, so don't expect cardboard cutouts. Overall, Fight Night Round 4 has progressed like any good boxer does, at its core mechanics and speed. Even if you own Fight Night Round 3, Round 4 has enough new features to pull you back for a rematch. Look for over 40 fighters in an appealing online mode when you pick up this game on June 30th. This is Kosamas for TQcast.com, and I'll see you in the ring.